I saw the other day that Big Brother Canada was doing auditions, a show I know I could go and win if I did. But I was like, well, the way life's gone, I can't leave for 2.5 months in the middle of the winter. So I guess that dream will have to wait on ice. Yeah. Reality show.
Oh, where they're stuck in the house.
Yeah. I've been watching it forever. I think I could win it.
I always thought I'd be good. That show, Big Brother, I don't think I'd be good at, but I think I'd be good at Survivor.
Yeah?
I think I'd be okay at Survivor.
Okay. Have you seen it?
Yeah, oh my God. Growing up, that was I think it was on every Thursdays.
Wednesdays. Well, maybe Thursday when you're growing up. It's Wednesdays now.
Thursdays are NBC or ABC, something. CBS, one of them. Man, that was the show growing up. You just couldn't, I think it was Thursday. You just couldn't wait to get home.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it was on in the summers. You'd come home from wherever you were, like a day camp, whatever I was doing, Masquaw probably. And you just know once it hits 7 o'clock, it's go time.
Who is your guy? Because I'm a bit of a Survivor historian, so I kind of know the eras. I'm
probably
curious.
Boston Rob was my guy.
Yeah.
I love Boston Rob. I loved, who was that? Roger, the big guy.
Yeah.
Roger was a great guy.
Yeah.
There was a guy.
That's way back.
Yeah. There was a guy, oh man, he's like a space cadet. He's from California. I think he won it.
Okay.
Oh man, he was so spacey. But he ended up just winning based off his like there's no way you win that game without like grit, because once people find out you're good and you know how to maneuver around people and manipulate people, they're going to vote you out. So then that's when it kind of comes down to winning the challenges. So if you're good, you can only be so good as when it comes to manipulating people. You have to be good at challenges athletically and oh man,
pretty much.
It's such a great show.
Oh, I know. I still watch it to this day.
It's not just Big Brother. Isn't Big Brother just mostly? Is there challenges with Big Brother?
Yeah, there's
like
challenges.
Physical challenges.
Yeah, they're a little more hokey. It's like little hokey is in like, like memory puzzle stuff like that. Not like Survivor physical where you're going out into the water and hauling back and then ring tossing. Like it was a little less intense. But Big Brother, they're in the house for 70 to 100 days with cut off from the outside world, right?
Yeah, so that's my issue. The thing I like about Survivor is that you have a beach and you can just kind of walk away for a minute.
Yeah,
you can get your thoughts together. That Big Brother, I can't.
No,
I need time to think.
There's like 350 cameras in the Big Brother house. Every single room has a camera. And there's live feeds. So that's the whole thing. The people at home can watch live 24 hours a day.
What?
Through the entire summer. Yeah.
So wait a second. So what if not in the bathroom?
Yeah, well, so the deal is that like there's someone in a control room, similar to me right now, going from camera to camera, and they'll have 4 cameras on at once. So if someone goes to the bathroom, they just won't show that camera, but say they go in there to talk strategy and not use the washroom, then they'll show the camera, and everyone always is wearing one of the mics that you use for the mic'd up, and it's all live for the entire summer.
Are they allowed to what the fuck? Are they allowed to?
Yeah, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Yeah? It's just if you want to do it live on TV,
no
pretty
way.
much. Yeah. People get suspended because they say like racist, all these offside shit, right? So they'll expel them from the game. But if you get into that rhythm,
no, see that's too much.
Yeah, you'd be done, eh?
No, I need my space. I need to be able to walk away for a minute.
So that's the difference with Survivor is like it's an edited show. It's an hour long each week, but it's like months later. Big Brother is 3 times a week. It's live feeds 24 hours a day for 3 months straight. So
I always had a theory about Survivor when they have to go into the middle of the woods to find like a clue.
Yeah.
And I've always had like this joke about how like the camera guy's with them or her, and the camera guy's going like over here.
Yeah,
like,
it's a thing. No, that's a thing. They talk about that.
How's someone gonna go in the middle of the woods and find something like in a oak tree, like a little hole? Like, come on.
I know.
The camera guy's obviously going, all right, Dylan, it's right here.
Well, what they do is the smart survivors will figure out kind of like they'll go on random walks, and if the cameramen, they all know where the clues are or where the idols are. So if they see that the camera starts to follow them when they're going on their walks, or the camera are hustling each other up, they're like, all right, follow, then they know they might be sniffing around it. If they go down a random path and none of the cameramen blink an eye and they just let you go off without a camera, you're probably not close to the idol. So to your point,
it's a hot and cold thing.
It's a whole thing. You got to read it.
Yeah, you got to read it big time.
Yeah. So It'd be interesting. You on Survivor? They accept Canadians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just started.
I don't
like
know how
5
these
years
people
ago.
get time off work.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what are they doing to be able to take? How long is the whole thing? 6 months? 2 months?
No,
A month?
it's probably around 60 days for
2
Survivor, and then probably around more like 110 for Big Brother. They sequester you.
110 days. No, Big Brother. That's another.
They sequester you for 2 weeks beforehand, just put you in a hotel room, cut off from the outside world, and they chuck you in the actual game, and it's however long you go until you get voted. You know, if you get voted out, if you win.
Wow.
750 grand though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Survivor's $1 million, isn't it?
Yep, Survivor's always been $1 million.
Wow.
Big Brother upped the price a few years ago.
Did they?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Inflation.
You gotta get paid. If you're
Yeah.
taking time off work, even if you're out first, you still got to make up what you lost.
Yeah, and you make per diem too. So the longer you stay, like the more you. I think it's like $1,000 a week.
Oh yeah.
So even if you don't win, but you stay till, one of the last weeks, you're bringing home a decent chunk.
Reality TV's taken off, eh?
Oh, I love it.
It's pretty much taken over. I'd say probably over 50% of the television market.
Mm-hmm.
Like reality TV's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. You do something, there's probably a camera following you. What is it, Selling Sunset? And then you got the Housewives of New York,
Yeah.
LA, Atlanta, every state.
Yeah, Love is Blind, all
Love
the
is
dating shows. The
Blind.
Bachelor is obviously the classic.
Oh my
The
god,
dating
there's so
shows are
many. What's
crazy.
Sarah has like Hey You or something on that thing. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I wake up to like housewives fighting. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? No
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, reality TV, that's the real deal. I guess podcast, that's kind of reality TV or reality internet. Like, is this reality?
In some form. I think Behind the Button would be like reality TV. more
Reality,
like it.
reality, like cheap YouTube.
Yeah,
Reality.
yeah. I watched a Behind the Button of yours last night where you went to the Ford dealership and you delivered gifts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You were coming off an ear surgery.
Yeah.
Popped up on my thing.
I was battling.
And you were like, yeah, this really fucking hurts. But you're out there in the big Ford truck.
Yeah, it was freezing. And it was like right before Christmas, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I had to get the gifts out. I was like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, those quarter zips are almost here. Check the UPS
Really?
tracking. Oh my God, I can't wait.